is powerful in a way that's not like you're dead on turn 3 powerful. It's just like in a, I would call it like an interesting powerful kind of way. Oh, this hand is potentially medium. MTGO doesn't have a decklist API. If it had a decklist API, I wouldn't have to manually upload this, but thank you for reminding me to manually upload this. Manually uploading now, thanks. I'm gonna keep this. I've turned 2 Dark Confidant on the play. Oh man, I want to Gear Hulk a dig so bad. I want to Gear Hulk a dig so bad. All I will do is Dirtle in Modern if I could Gear Hulk digs. That sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Eh, kinda. Turn 2 Chalice on the play is okay. It doesn't cast these spells, you're not wrong. Yeah, but Jeskai Ascendancy in Modern was also insane because of Gitaxian Probe, so like that card's gone. I would love to play Scapeshift with Dig Through Time, that sounds great. Telling me you could do something sweet in Frontier is kind of like telling me you could do something sweet in Pauper. It's like, well, you're not wrong, but like it's irrelevant because the format doesn't exist. You could do all sorts of things with an API. You could like have the buildable deck list like Hearthstone has. Just get all of the event data out of the client. I don't even need an API to interface with Magic Online. I just like would like an API to like pull data out of it. You do have your own friendly leagues, you're not wrong. Wait. Are they playing Belcher? Should I play this Chalice of the Void? I feel like I'm supposed to play this Chalice of the Void after they go no land pass. Alright, go ahead. They mulligan to 6 and then kept and then bottomed. I played this on the wrong number, chat. We put it on the wrong number. Should have gone Bob Chalice for 0 go. All right. That's something. Let's get the knight here. I think I'd rather Dark Confidant. It's less resource efficient, but yeah, Days would be ridiculous in Death Shadow. I mean, I have Chalice of the Void, so they're not dying. Would a Bob plus Ghost Quarter? What does Ghost Quarter do? No way, that's way too aggressive, I think. Vault Scourge? I have a Maze of Ith in my deck, right? Maze of Ith. I'm gonna need access. I'm gonna pull out my utility lands here just so we can get quick reference on them. I've got 2 cycle lands. I've got a Cabal Pit. We've got a Ghost Quarter, Karakas, Maze, Thicket. Any other ones in here? These are my goodies. There's a Tabernacle on the board. Yeah. Opponent has a Dark Confidant of their own. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Bob on Bob violence, right? Vanna. Abrupt Decay you. Maybe with the Loam I should be spot checking for basics here. Very possible I should be spot checking for basics. Another Bob? Chalice of their own? Hangerback Walker? Walking Ballista? Hangerback, okay. Do not want to dredge that. I assume they have no basics. All right, so Ryan was right. Ryan's usually right. For those of you that are new here, Ryan's usually right. For those of you that are new here. Should I put this on 0? Maybe, I don't know, I could draw a Mox Diamond, I guess. I thought about it, I just didn't articulate it. I don't think I wanted to play this for 0. Yep. Leave this town. Those are pretty terrible draws. I guess I get cards out of their hand. Same as I was. Understand. I'll play this out for 0. We have a Maze of Ith this knight can go get. We do not have a Tabernacle in our main deck. We got a Tabernacle on the board. In the cocks. Back. We do have Punishing Fires and Groves in our main deck, though. Probably dredging a Loam next turn, depending on what Bob flips over. We actually do have a Cabal Pit in our deck, Ryan. We in fact have a Cabal Pit. How are we super dead? I've got Maze of Ith. That was... That one good? How do we feel about that one? Feel pretty good about that one. Understand, I'm never changing who I am. All right, that's the thing, I guess. Yeah, maybe Rain. I could see that potentially being true. OP is a trooper. They are not conceding. I guess they're just hoping our Dark Confidant kills us. Seems ambitious. You have a Vault Scourge opponent. I have a Chalice on one, so I can't cast the Deathrite Shaman. I know I discarded a Liliana earlier. Like, the actual answer is just like a monkey banging on the keyboard could probably win this game from here. I don't know why the opponent's burning all this time. Are they just making a 7/7? Okay, good. Sure. All right. Reclamation Sage. This Golgari Charm and Toxic Deluge seem fine. Plow is probably fine. This probably isn't a Chalice matchup, right? Leovold doesn't seem great. Liliana's pretty bad, even though she was okay there. This probably doesn't do anything. One Liliana's probably fine. You guys want to do this? They're playing Chalice as well. Yeah, it sounds right. I don't know that we're going to play this full league tonight, but hopefully play through some of it. For 2 matches. Yeah, no worries, mortals. Decklist is on screen too. At least it should be. I mean, I don't have other cards that do much better. Like, this seems fine. By the way... Yeah, this is kind of a lands meets Edgail deck. This is the deck I played for a long time, so fun fact, this deck actually paid for my wedding reception. For forever and a half ago. Entire lifetime ago when I first started grinding Magic. I top 8'd 3 opens in a row with this deck, 2 opens in a row with this deck. Some obnoxious number of opens in a row I did well in with this deck. Easy redraw here. Just like, let's just appreciate for a moment. I boarded in a 28th land, and we have a no land 7. Just appreciate that for a minute. This is to the Todd Stevens list with Leovold in it. All right, now you're gonna make me look. I don't know how it could be on my deck. We're gonna bottom that. Does it make mana? Alright, deck list. Golgari Charm is very much on the deck list. Made me check. Lotus Petal. Alright, I mean business. They know about the Tabernacle, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. We can dredge the Loam next turn, hopefully find a mana producing land. Turn 2 Tezzeret, suppressive. That is... Yep. Hopefully dredge into some mana producing lands here. Rip us. I guess we could draw a land next turn. It's the most aggressive Lotus Petal I've ever seen, right? The no land 7 into the dredge my Loam and miss. Nope. In the dirty. Oh, 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 oh. Good, the bad, and the dirty. Good, the bad, and the dirty. Oh yeah, I'd buy that. Turns off Tezzeret. Okay, yeah, I'd buy that for $1. I think Dahlia's a little narrow. Our deck is pretty spell heavy too. So like, you really only want to bring Thalia in when like she's guaranteed to be hitting things that I guess these Liliana the Veils don't seem terrible too, the way that hand lined up. Liliana the play's probably not terrible. Team doesn't really do anything, right? It's not exciting, but it's fine. Bob Fadant here. Yeah, we've got Badlands in the deck, right? You know what they say about people that play Badlands, right? Same thing they say about people that play Scrublands. It's the mana base in this deck is a beaut. I'm gonna bottom that actually. We want to guaranteed hit this on 3. Or try to guarantee to hit that on 3. So some more mana here. Scrubland is my summer home. Badlands is where I live at normally, but summer and Scrublands. Wouldn't be too surprised like what our opponent's doing isn't a particularly good matchup for us. People cackling, being like, "Ha! Told you to bring in the chalices." I don't know. They're so narrow. They're just like just turn 1 Tezzeret. My body is ready to miss our 3rd land drop and concede on turn 3. That's what I'm ready for. There's a ton of sweet deck lists that we just never get to see because Magic Online thinks data is terrifying. The problem is it's just like it's good on exactly turn 1 on the play. I mean, like the deck my opponent's playing is just like a great example of like why you should play Grixis Delver, right? Like this deck I'm playing is like kind of doing these metagamey things. And I'm going to lose to some interesting pile of stuff. And it's like, well, if we were playing Grixis Delver, we would just be able to like daze them and like force their only relevant play, etc., etc. We're not like just dead yet, but we're getting close to the just dead portion of the stream. Flip a 3-drop and die. Hey, we flipped the 2-drop, but at least we hit the land, I guess. It's the little things. Scrubland here, Rex Sage, the plating. We dead on board? Almost. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, one artifact away from dead. Maybe I'm supposed to run my dark. Yep, dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Stuff. I should never. Okay, we're done. We're done. There's new rule on this stream. We only spend my own money to play Grixis Delver and Green Black Tron. From now on, if you walk into the stream and we're not playing Green Black Delver or Grixis Tron, you should assume someone else paid for the league. You should assume someone else paid for the league if we're not playing Green Black Delver or Green Black Tron or Grixis Delver. Green Black Delver, that would be an interesting deck. It's too expensive to play other things. We're gonna lose $12 playing this league. It's like lunch for the afternoon, $12. You could definitely still donate for me to play Tron. Move it up Grixis Tron. Black White Tron, let's go! We'll always take people's money to play Tron right away. But not tonight, because tonight we're going to play maybe one more match in this league and then go to bed. And maybe two more. I slept late today. While we're waiting for the next match to pop, I would just like to say thank you everyone for stopping by. And there was a lot of different things you'd be doing, different people you'd be watching. So thanks for spending your evening here watching me get dumpstered with this medium minus Loam deck. We cashed the league before this with Grixis Delve and we were high on our winnings of our treasure chest and decided to set some of our play points in flames. Grixis Delve earns the play points, the other decks burn them away. We're basically going to heat my home with burn tickets this winter. Friendly leagues don't exist for Legacy. Legacy isn't a friendly format. And that being said, the cost of a friendly league on Magic Online is the same price it cost me to play a $1,000 cash tournament on Hex. So, like, even friendly leagues are fairly expensive. Even the friendly leagues are pretty expensive. Can we just, like, get a free ladder, please? All I want out of life is a free ladder. You play green-black, 8-rack Loam if I donate for it. That sounds... maybe... Feel free to hit me with the list in Discord so I can think about it. That sounds kind of abysmal. If it looks less abysmal than it sounds like, we'd probably do it. This hand's great, and by great, I mean it has turn 1 Mox Diamond, so never mulligan. 2 lands, Mox Diamond, check, let's go. Oh, this way. Like if I just had to have cards, just like didn't have to, like just keep the challenge events on the weekends for me to like farm money for people that want to gamble, but like we have a Ghost Quarter as a 5th Wasteland. Or are we dead? God bless us. Why are we not playing Grixis Delver? Please don't kill me, opponent. Oh god, we're so dead. GG no re. Nice deck, idiot. They had another Faithless. We could literally die on this first turn. Good shit. Actual Dredge. Haven't seen this one. There's no Bajuka Bog in this deck, is there? Actually no Bog in the 75? Good stuff. Good. Did the other Loam deck that finished second have a Bajuka Bog in it? Was it just Todd Stevens that screwed me? Or do Loam decks just not play Bajuka Bog anymore? Oh, there's no Bog in this deck either. Nice Mox Diamond, idiot. Indeed, right? To be fair, if I would have been on the play, we would have been able to have a Chalice on one. Their dredges were pretty bad, so like we get to live another day here. Yep. And like play a deck with Force of Will or don't complain. This is what it is. Like I said, shouldn't have paid our own money to play the not Force of Will deck, the not Grixis Delver deck. Oh, we're just super dead to these Icarids, right? Oh yeah, the Icarids come back, and then they sack them to Dread Return for the Flamekins ult they already have. I should have conceded. I shouldn't have shown them what deck we were playing. Oh, we have like 2 surgical extractions, and that's it? That's way better than having a Bajuka Bog. Alright, so Chalice is actually fine on the play, right? Dahlia's fine in this matchup. Oh, Containment Priest is good in this matchup. Toxic Deluge seems fine. Leovold's not good. Rune Map's not good. Liliana is abysmal. Tabernacle is good. What of our utility lands are not good? Any of them? Karakas doesn't do much. Cabal Pit's fine. Abrupt Decay is not particularly exciting, right? I guess Charm's okay. The number one card to Surgical against Dredge varies depending on like how their draw is lining up. Howdy, J Muscle Man. Charms are okay. I don't know if I'm in love with them. Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. Do I want these plows? Probably not. These fires are pretty terrible too, though, right? Plows probably like marginally better than fire. Teeg stops Dread Return, so he doesn't do nothing. He does more than nothing. I will give you, he doesn't do a lot, but he does more than nothing. Teeg confirmed does more than nothing. Plus, I mean, like, he's my Kithkin advisor. I can't fire him. Who would I pay money to advise me if I fired him? And hand's got Surgical Extraction. Just instant keep, right? Oh, man. Hand's got Deathrite Shaman. My Dredge opponent can never win, right? Is this a keep? I think this is a keep. No, Steven wasn't playing Land of the Void. Who's the Dredge deck now, right? Because I copy and pasted a deck list like a filthy net decking shill. Haven't played a deck list in a while? Copy the people that are smarter than you. It's good advice. Copy the people that are smarter than you. Oh no, are we getting turned 1 again? Gosh! LED opener again. Yeah, the second place list from the Open had 3 Leylines on their board. Those were pretty rancid dredges for them, huh? It's good for us. I like being lucky. I enjoy being lucky. Let's put their hand up here, shall we? There's an Icarid in there. My opponent was kind enough to play with their hand face up on the table. It's really nice of them. Do we eat the Icarid? Is that the line? You should probably just assume anyone that's played a deck before you is going to be marginally smarter than you. Yes, we can in fact knight away a Dryad Arbor at some point here. You're not wrong. Eating Icarid does not seem unreasonable. I could also just... I think I just want to pass here, because I'd like to eat like a, say... What's the word I'm looking for? I'd like to eat like a Narcomoeba if it comes into play, or this prized amalgam, so it's gonna like permanently come into play. I like want to keep this prized amalgam off the table, basically. I think is what it comes down to. Also, like, if they attack with this Icarid, I could fetch a Dryad Arbor and block it and get rid of any bridges they have. No, but they could, if I eat this, they could hit a Narcomoeba off of this Golgari Grave Troll, and then, like, they get the prized amalgam back, so I just want to, like, prioritize keeping this off the table, I think. Yeah, like this. So, they got a Narcomoeba, so now the Narcomoeba is going to flip back, which is fine, because I'm going to eat this with the Deathrite Shaman. Like, I think this is fine. We're not excited about it, but it's fine. Because there's no Bajuka Bog in our deck, there's no point in rushing to get our Knight of the Reliquary on the table. I mean, like, even if they don't flip Narcomoeba there, like, it's still correct to wait, I think. Go ahead and gobble that guy up. That. You want to try and keep, like, the permanent sources of power off the table. Do I want to get Dryad Arbor here? I feel like I don't. I'm going to take a draw step for the turn. I do want to fetch Dryad Arbor because that way I could use it to make mana. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Oh, I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke. And my stomach is fat, and it's all in my head, but she's touching. Yeah, this is Todd Stevens' decklist from the open. Let me go. Can't look, it's killing me. Yeah, why is this a legal Magic card? Who approved this artwork? They should probably be fired. I hope whoever approved this artwork got fired from Wizards of the Coast. Like, this is obscene. Alright, so they have a prized amalgam in their bin here that we're gonna eat again. And don't really care about the Narcomoebas, I don't think. We're not gonna eat the prized amalgam until their end step, though, because we don't want them to dread return something in response. Do they have a dread return in here? They don't yet. No, Manaless Dredge is awful. I actually don't think LED Dredge is that bad of a deck. I think LED Dredge is, like, actually okay, because you have, like, some combo. No, I'm just saying, like, the fact that this card looks like a forest, like, whoever approved that was like, they don't deserve to have a job anymore. I never. The card having female features is whatever. Our dryads are usually portrayed like that in fantasy artwork, so like that's really not a big deal. I want to dredge this. I don't think so. I think I want to actually like draw cards, right? That Mox Diamond, that doesn't do anything. One is terrible at dredging relevant cards, right? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess we're working with perfect information. There's no reason not to block. Dying for. Oh, I could have gotten a Tabernacle there. Yeah, that 10 out of 10 should have happened. It's gonna happen at the end step. Cleans all these Narcomoebas right on up here. Alright, they hit a bridge. Give up the fight. I'm aware I can sack the Arbor to get the bridge, but that really doesn't matter, right? So we exile their Dread Return target. I really don't care about them getting... Because I don't care about these zombies, right? They're just going to die to the... They're just going to die to the Tabernacle? Great. Like, that's what's happening, right? They don't have lands. I'll plow one of these Icarids for good measure. There's the Loam here. I'm going to use my Knight of the Reliquary to sack this. Screw over the Burnwillows since there's a Punishing Fire in there. I'm back. Dryad Arbor, Taiga stuff. This. Forgiveness on the I feel like their zombies are probably gonna die. Don't quote me on that. My opponent should be luckier at dredging. I feel like that would improve their quality of life. Killed him pretty quickly here with the side of the Reliquary from here, though. It's nice. Might just even start taking draw steps. Done. I think they could probably stack both of our decks from here on out and still lose the game. Don't change anything? I guess it's fine. We're happy with what we've got. Not super exciting, but it's fine. This Chalice of the Void isn't good enough on the draw. I can see that being the case. What's your opinion of lands as a deck right now? I think lands is one of those decks that's very good in a super narrow local metagame, but I would never want to play it at an event like an Open or a Grand Prix. I think you're just going to run into too many unwinnable matchups in an Open or Grand Prix on average to like consistently do well. Hand is pretty terrible. Take a redraw here. Hopefully be lucky and get one of our surgicals. Hand doesn't do enough, right? We'll keep turn 2 Dark Confidant on the draw. Hopefully we're not dead by 3. We'll very likely be dead by 3. Yep. Lotus Petal. Alrighty. You have a draw spell? Oh god. Wait. They punted, right? Why wouldn't they cast Faithless Looting and then crack the LED to flash it back? Right? They just like missed a Faithless Looting? It's like miss 2 free dredges. It doesn't matter because this matchup is bad, so we're dead, but like just don't think about it, it'll tilt you more, yep. Let's lose the last match of this league so we can wrap the league up. Alright, good stuff. Never again. Green, Black, Tron, Grixis, Delver. Those are the decks we spend my own money on. Stand's questionable. The pair up, right? All of my secrets are yours, opponent. Please don't Charbelcher me. Please don't Charbelcher me. Please don't Charbelcher me. Please don't Ad Nauseam Tendrils me. Have a heart. Maybe if I ask really nicely, they'll kiss me before they fuck me. Just wasteland me off my only color producing land. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Diddle me right there, opponent. Diddle me right there. I should have let on the wasteland, I guess. Could have played the Deathrite Shaman then. Please, Charbelcher me, get me out of this league, right? Wasteland into basic island. All right, so my missequencing here. Nah, I don't know that the Scrubland's a missequence. It means it gives me the ability to play Decay on 2. Maybe it's wrong. It's like only punishing if we draw Deathrite Shaman. Yeah. Man, Wasteland, basic island. Stoneblade, maybe? Some of the Stoneblade decks play basic island and Wasteland. It could be Blue-Red Delver. Blue-Red Delver usually has one basic, has like 2 basics in it. Sometimes 3, I guess. Nope. Nope, they're all bad. Every time I have picked up a deck that's had a result at a major event that's just like not Grixis Delver and I played a little bit, I'm like, man, this deck is like capable of winning games, but it is much, much worse than just playing Grixis Delver. I guess we'll keep playing. And I said we weren't going to finish this league tonight. Haha, joke's on me. You're funny, Hogland. Weren't going to finish the league tonight. You thought you were going to win a match. Oh, I didn't maze. Why didn't I maze that? Because I'm tilted and we're dead. That's why I didn't maze it. We're going to get there. There's going to be a small delay and someone's going to ask why we didn't maze it. It's because I'm dead on the inside. Dead on the inside. Ain't nobody care about this damage. We dead. We're just, the only reason we haven't conceded is because we're trying to figure out what else is in their deck, because there's basic islands in their Delver deck. Multiple basic islands are in their Delver deck. And they got to take my pants and pull them down with a Gataxian probe, so they know what I'm doing. So like, we're not losing any information here by like moving the hand size. I would like to know what cards are in my opponent's Magic deck. Maybe they're just playing their Pauper deck in Legacy. Oh, we're definitely dead this game, right? I guess we could draw running lands and Abrupt Decay these things, right? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Please don't stifle me. Please don't stifle me. Please don't stifle me. God bless you, opponent. How merciful your sweet justice is. You can play Gush and Pauper. It's glorious. My poor Deathrite Shaman, he was so young. He didn't do nothing to nobody. It's funny, that 1 point of damage that I let them deal is actually gonna come back to bite us, right? Because, like, it's actually a turn off the clock. This card is the reason I stopped playing this deck. Fun fact, I played this deck a ton, and it was just like all the matchups that were like pretty reasonable for you got much worse when they gained access to Druid Nemesis. This is probably not a Rune Map matchup. Definitely evil matchup. Probably not a Teeg matchup. This Tabernacle might be okay. This is not a Ghost Quarter matchup. They have basics. The cut here. Trim one more card. No. That's not how Thalia works in decks like this. Probably not. Yeah, good call. I don't know if I want to go to 26 lands. Yeah, fuck it. Please, please have the nuts, opponent. Please put me down in a merciful way. As we look at... Yeah, I mean, like, this is the hands we're signing up to keep, right? Like, this is my life. This is my bed. I'm just gonna lay down in it. Like, weep silently. God. Man, I'm gonna have to tell Burgle to watch this video. Like, you think Kiki Chord's mana is bad? You should try playing this deck. This is okay against Silver. Hey, we drew a Scrubland. That's a good start. Don't daze me, bro. Alright, wish request granted. Tilt. God bless you, opponent. Putting me down out of my misery. Opponent's a real pal. They've got our back. They understand that we need to die. They understand that we came here to get our shit pushed in. Light 'em up, light 'em up. I can confirm, asked for the nuts. And opponent is delivering those nuts right into my mouth. Just jiggling them around. Daze me again. Oh, didn't have the second daze. Pretty unlucky, opponent. Not having the second daze. Pretty unlucky. Vortex for punishing fire? That's a... No! Wait. Why did you waste like Scrubland? So I actually have a really fun story with this deck against Delver. So I was playing, this was a top 8 match. So this person had top 8'd a 9-round Legacy Open at the time. I activated Grover the Burnwillows. I was like, alright, you gain a life. I was like, activate Grover the Burnwillows for red mana, you gain a life. My opponent goes, stifle your Grover the Burnwillows trigger. I looked at the judge next to me and I looked at my opponent and was like, that's a mana ability, you can't stifle it. My opponent goes, alright. I was like, alright, trigger my Punishing Fire. They're like, yep. It's like, return Punishing Fire to my hand. And they were like, yep. And I was like, alright, Punishing Fire your Delver. Yep. I was like, alright, sure. You top 8'd the Legacy Open. God bless you. Bless your heart. Ooh. Cast my 1/2. Oh. That's funny because, like, I even gave him, like, the leading, like, I'm okay with this eating a stifle, like, trigger my Punishing Fire, like, said the word trigger for them, and they were like, yep. I was like, alright, sure. Yep, you do you. Oh, you're dead, Jim. Do I want a Wasteland here? Yep. They have another Vulk in their hand, right? So I probably don't care. The natural enemy of the 1/1, yep. Oh no, we're gonna get true named! Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Alright. That's fine. That mistake ends the night, ends our terrible $12 investment. Just super the deadest of dead. Look at that, two full legacy leagues in 3 hours. Drop from with pleasure Magic Online, the hottest of drops. Advice on if you want to play this deck, don't. Thank you everyone for the subscriptions and resubscriptions we had tonight. You all make it possible for me to spew as much money as I spew on Magic Online. Without you, I would not be here. I really do appreciate it. Hope everyone has a great weekend and had a great Friday night or having a good Saturday morning, depending on where you're at. I'll be live again Sunday evening. Shortly after the Pro Tour stream wraps up, I'll be live, probably with some more Legacy, maybe some Modern. You look at my donation deck lists. I think I've got two Moderns and a Legacy, or actually I've got a Standard, a Modern, and a Legacy in the donation queue. So we'll see what I feel like playing. Maybe we'll do a poll. All right. Anyway, catch y'all later. Let's find someone to give a host to here.